But as far as Meek Mills, Puff Daddy, whoever, none of these, all you fake hard you. Hold on. Okay. All you fake hard you. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a because you can't nobody anyway. And the reason why you got to talk is because you did a deal, you fed. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to come at me, because part of the deal for you to be a do all that and get out of jail is that you promise that you're going to go pull my co-car. So y'all shut the up about me. Now let me say it calm. You shut the up about Michael.
Gossip, baby. I got it. Everybody knows he's a mother of the monster. I'm going need to see your every hands in the comments. And subscribe, because y'all, the tea today has definitely been brewing for a while now. So you know it's good. Y'all, it looks like Kanye West was definitely onto something when he said that Diddy is allegedly working for the feds. Because from the way that this C2 is playing out, he might be getting away with his crimes, and according to Kanye, it's all because of a deal that he allegedly made with the feds. Not only is Diddy allegedly working with the feds, but he's also been allegedly snitching on the Hollywood elite, feeding them information on how to take down all of them. And in exchange, he's been getting immunity, allegedly. Why, Kanye has a whole lot to say about Diddy. So let's break this down now. I'm sure that you guys have seen the video released by CNN showing Diddy brutally hurting Cassie and being a whole monster at the Intercontinental Hotel in Century City, Los Angeles in 2016. In the video, Cassie desperately tries to flee, making into the elevator. However, Diddy, wearing only a towel and some socks, runs out of the room, chases her down the hallway, and forcibly drug her back to their room. He put hands on her repeatedly, refusing to let her leave. Exclusively by CNN appears to corroborate some of the allegations of against music mogul shot Diddy Combs. The video, captured on multiple cameras, shows Combs, his then girlfriend Cassie Ventura, in a hallway at a Los Angeles hotel. In March 2016, a lawsuit filed by Ventura in November last year and settled the next day referenced actions that seemed to match those seen in this video. Cassie actually referenced this incident in her lawsuit, which was filed in November, where it said, in or around March 2016, during info at the Intercontinental Hotel in Century City, Los Angeles, Mr. Combs became extremely intoxicated and punched Miss Ventura in the face, giving her a black eye. After he fell asleep, Miss Ventura tried to leave the hotel room, but as she exited, Mr. Combs awoke and began screaming at Miss Ventura. He followed her into the hallway of the hotel. While yelling at her, he grabbed her and then took glass spaces in the hallway and threw them at her, causing glass to crash around them, and she ran to the elevator to escape. But the most heartbreaking aspect of this video is that Cassie laid on the floor without attempting to fight back while Diddy assaulted her. This indicated that this wasn't the first time that Diddy treated her this way, and she just wanted the ordeal to end. Although she eventually managed to escape, she was so terrified and scared of what he would do to her that she attempted to return and apologize to him, despite the fact that he was the one who had wronged her and hurt her. If there was anybody who should have been agreeing with an apology, it's Diddy. The lawsuit continued. She managed to get into the elevator, and when she got to the lobby, quickly took a cab to her apartment. Upon realizing that her running away would cause Mr. Combs to be even angrier with her and completely stuck in this vicious cycle, Miss Ventura returned to the hotel with the intention of apologizing for running away. When she returned, hotel security staff urged her to get back into a cab and go to her apartment, suggesting that they seen the security footage. And it was at this point that Diddy realized just how badly he had messed up, not for putting hands on Cassie, but for doing so in the hallway where the CCTV cameras were. So he tried to buy his way out. The document set upon him information and belief. Mr. Combs paid the Intercontinental Century City $50,000 for the hallway security footage from that evening. So from this evidence, fans thought that he would finally see some criminal charges brought against Diddy. A fifth woman has even come out to accuse him of assailing her in 2003. The woman is a model named Crystal McKinn, and according to the reports, she claims the rapper plied her with alcohol and possibly laced grass during the 2003 encounter, then brought her to the bathroom and forced her on her knees, demanding she suck it. Reports went on to say that McKinn alleged that when she refused to comply, Combs grabbed her head and forced her to perform oral action on him. She lost consciousness and awoke in a taxi to realize she'd been assaied, although it remains unclear whether she meant that there was an additional assay beyond the oral encounter. The sad part about this lawsuit is that it's very similar to a lawsuit filed by Jane Doe last year, where she claimed that she was allegedly picked up by Harvey Pierre, who took her to Diddy's studio, where she was allegedly by Diddy and his friends. According to the model Crystal, she and Diddy met during a men's Fashion Week event at Siani, where he invited her to join him at his studio. Afterward, McKinney alleged she and Combs drank some expensive booze with friends, and then they began passing joints around the group. The grass was very powerful, so much so that she began to feel she was floating, and Faye had been lapped with another substance. Combs then made her go to the bathroom, where he forced himself on her. McKinn alleged the suit. After the incident, McKinney claimed she was blackballed from modeling and became so depressed that she tried to off herself in 2004. So allegedly, not only did Diddy hurt her, he also ruined her career. Crystal is now out to expose him because she believes she has a moral obligation to do so. At this point, Diddy's menacing behavior has caused fans to want him out of the street. There were speculations that the leaked Cassie video would be more than enough, but the cops said no and announced that they wouldn't be pressing charges. The DA's office released a statement by the LAPD that said, "We are aware of the video that has been circulating online allegedly depicting Sean Combs hurting a young woman in Los Angeles. We find the images extremely disturbing and difficult to watch. If the conduct depicted occurred in 2016, unfortunately, we would be unable to charge as the conduct would have occurred beyond the timeline where a crime can be prosecuted. To say that fans were shocked by this would be an understatement, and they were wondering how did he got so lucky to get away with these CRI times. But according to Kanye, it has nothing to do with luck and everything to do with Diddy working for the feds as a snitch and informant."
Puff Daddy, whoever, none of these, all you fake hard you. Hold on. Okay. All you fake hard, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a because you can't nobody anyway. And the reason why you got to talk is because you did a deal, you fed. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got to come at me, because part of the deal for you to be a do all that and get out of jail is that you promise that you're going to go pull my co-car. So y'all shut the up about me. Now let me say it calm. You shut the up about, you shut the about Michael.
Right. Now Kanye has been trying to warn us about Diddy for a while now, but we just kind of ignored it. Plus, it was around the time when Hollywood started trying to convince us that Kanye was crazy, and he was out of his mind, and he didn't know what he was saying, and blah blah blah, which is a common thing amongst these truth tellers. But the fact that they went through so much effort to try to discredit him should have been the first time that they were pressed, but we just didn't know how true his words were at the time. According to an insider, Kanye has been closely monitoring this Diddy situation for some time now and keeping his ear to the streets. This includes more than just the Cassie incident, which was indeed terrible, but did he face significant backlash following Cassie's lawsuit? And although he hopes things would improve after settling, the situation only worsened, because 4 more women and a man have come out to sue him and expose him for inappropriate behavior. According to the insider, Kanye wasn't particularly surprised to learn that Cassie had been suffering at Diddy's hands, and he has always had his suspicions. Back in the day, Kanye and Diddy had a semblance of a friendship, and Kanye allegedly noticed Cassie's bruises a few times. Although Cassie could make the usual excuses, claiming she bumped into a door, hit her head on a wall, or was just clumsy, Kanye wasn't very sure, but there really wasn't that much that he could do since Cassie didn't seek his help and continued to make excuses for Diddy. So when the truth came out, allegedly, Kanye was not shocked. Sources even say that he cheered Cashin for having courage to speak out against the darker side of Hollywood. While Kanye wasn't surprised by Cassie's lawsuit, he was deeply shocked by the other lawsuits that followed. It's absolutely mind-blowing. But Kanye allegedly isn't stopping there. He also explained why we're suddenly hearing about all of these Diddy illicit activities. Apparently, it's because he's on the wrong side of Hollywood elites, and they're on a mission to owe them from their circle, no matter the cost. And Kanye is also pointing out the double standards, noting how Hollywood insiders and companies doing business with Diddy have turned a blind eye to his questionable actions for years. However, now that the influential figures in Hollywood are cutting ties, it seems like everybody is eager to distance themselves from him. Maka has been actually trying to warn us about Diddy and his situation for a while now, so what Kanye was essentially saying is that Diddy has had to stay in favor of the Hollywood elites at all cost, and any slip-up could potentially lead him straight to jail, as these elites supposedly have more than enough evidence for his misdeeds. And considering the fact that people keep coming out every 5 minutes to expose Diddy, well, he should be on his way to jail, right? So why isn't he? According to Kanye, it's because Diddy saw the writings on the wall and switched sides before it got bad, when he realized that he was falling out of favor with the elite. He allegedly brokered a deal with the feds for immunity in exchange for giving him dirt on the elites and going to be Little Rod's revelations in his lawsuit. He has a lot of dirt. I mean, he had cameras in every inch of his house through wild parties all the time. And Little Rod also claimed that Diddy used these videos for blackmail, and Kanye is now claiming that he used them as a bargaining chip with the feds. Well, the streets have definitely been talking, and they've been leaving comments saying Bill Cosby is literally facing a new lawsuit in California over another decades-old, a Playboy model,